Students, this is an English lesson about writing a cover letter. And this is teacher Manal explaining you the lesson. And please be notified that at the end of this lesson, we are going to cover the purpose of writing a cover letter, the format of writing a cover letter or the structure of it, and how to write a perfect and convincing cover letter that gets you the job. And here we start. Let's start with the basics. What is a cover letter and why it's important? A cover letter is a one-page document that you submit as a part of your job application alongside your CV or resume. So this cover letter should be one page, okay, only would be enough, and it should be written alongside or beside your CV. Why we write a cover letter? Also to apply it for a job application beside your CV or resume. They should be done and written together. First, we write the CV or resume, then we decide for writing the cover letter. So they should be done together. What's the purpose out of writing this cover letter? Its purpose is to introduce you and briefly summarize your professional background. So why we write this cover letter? It's to introduce you, tell who are you, and tell about your professional background. That is about your education, your specialty, what you work, etc. On average, your cover letter should be from 250 to 400 words long. As long, it should be between 250 to 400 words long. My students, a good cover letter can spark the hiring manager's interest and get them to read your resume. So, if you write a good cover letter, it will um, take the attention and the manager's interest to read your resume if it is good. Now, if it is a bad cover letter, it might mean that your application is going directly to the paper shredder. So, to make sure this doesn't happen, it's essential to know how to write a convincing cover letter. Now, my students, how does a cover letter look? I will show you an example of writing a, a cover letter. But before, I want to introduce you to a structure. I will show you the structure of a cover letter. Okay, what we have here is a structure of a cover letter. I will show you the structure of a cover letter and then we read the cover letter. I will show you how a template of a cover letter is written. But let's start with the structure. I will show you the structure, then I read you the cover letter. So what does the structure or the format of a cover letter include? First, my students will start with the contact details, that is your name, okay, and the information about the contact, about you, your email, your telephone number, where are you living, Gmail, and the details you have, okay, according to your address, okay, um, written at the right upper side of the paper, as you see here. And then you have two, okay, and you write the information about the hiring manager department information, okay, you write this, okay, to the left, and below you have to write the date, okay, the date you are writing the letter, because as we know, all letters must include dates. And you start with the greetings, dear Mr. or Mrs., and you write the name, okay? And you start with the opening paragraph. You must have an opening paragraph. In this opening paragraph, you have to make it personal and tailor it for each job application to grab the reader's attention, okay? So, in the opening paragraph, we usually write the objective, okay? You have to mention your objective. You have to write your objective in a clear statement, okay, in the opening paragraph, and this is completely important to be done uh, in the opening paragraph. So write your objective in the opening paragraph. In the body, okay, what we see here, this is the body, could be 2 to 3 paragraphs. Okay, in the body you describe what are your major achievements, and how will you help them solve their current challenges. So you have to tell about your achievements and how you could help the companies, the institutions, the place you are going to work in advance. What good things you are going to help them, how are you going to help in current challenges. Mention why you are the right person for that job. At the same time, you tell them in these paragraphs why should they choose you, why you are the perfect person for this job. After the body, you have the closing paragraph, okay, in which you wish that you wish them to call you later, and you end with the formal salutation sincerely, and you sign your name formally. So the format of uh, cover letter contains contact details, hiring manager, department information, opening paragraph, body, okay, 2 to 3 paragraphs, closing paragraph, and you end with formal salutation. Now let's move to read an example of writing cover letter. As you see here, okay, the format is done here in this cover letter. You have the header, okay, the name, okay, of the contact, project manager. He works as a project manager. The contact details of him, as you see here, okay. Then you have to write to, and you state the address to whom you are sending, to the hiring manager department information. You write it. You write the date below, and you start with the greetings, dear Mrs. Johnson, plus comma, or dear plus the name you are sending him the letter. We start with the opening paragraph, okay, and as I told you before, the opening paragraph must include a statement about your objective. Let's read what we have here. As a highly skilled project manager with 11 years of experience, I am writing to express my interest in the project manager position at your company. So here, the writer is expressing his objective. My experience aligns well as I have worked in project management for several years with a prominent retailer, and I know I would make a valuable addition to your team. So this is an opening paragraph, a good opening paragraph that states the objective in a very clearly and effective way. So I hope at the same time, my students, that you can deal with the professional with terms, with the technical terms. You have to use technical terms, so you can have some of these terms in this cover letter. Then we start with the body, okay, that could include 2 to 3 paragraphs. The second paragraph uh, you must explain why you are the perfect candidate for that job. Okay, you must convince the company you are going to work in why you are the suitable candidate for the job. Let's see what do we have here. After working for over a decade in project management, okay, so as you see, his job is a project manager. I have advanced knowledge in developing scopes, keeping projects moving, okay, submitting deliverables on time, and ensuring a seamless experience for all parties involved. So he is telling about, he is giving more information about his job. Moreover, while my previous position afforded me a well-rounded skill set, including excellent relationship building and time management skills, I excel at outlining project scopes, managing timelines and deadlines, tracking and reporting on overall progress, managing daily operations and implementation of a new program, forecasting project revenues, and ensuring all goals are met. So, um, uh, this information, okay, tells about why he is the perfect candidate to choose him for the job. Tell more details يعني about your job, okay. يعني what achievements do you have, okay. You can tell it in the second paragraph of the cover letter. Now we have the second paragraph in the body, okay, and here you have to tell what are the good challenges you are going to help in it, the company. How can you help? How can you give the companies opportunities to be advanced, to be better in work? So let's see what did our candidate write. In addition to my experience and relationship building experience, I have a solid educational foundation and a passion for furthering projects that build loyalty and in turn grow revenue for your organization. So here he is telling them how could he help in advancing and progressing the company. And this is completely perfect. I would much appreciate the opportunity to contribute to your ongoing growth and continued success. So he is telling them how he will make success to the company. And he is explaining why he is a good match for the company he is applying for. Then, my students, we have the closing um, paragraph, and here the candidate must write about his wish that to work in this company. Please review my attached application for additional details regarding my expertise and achievements. يعني in the previous paragraphs, we consider that the candidate wrote about his experience and about his achievements. Okay, so do not hesitate to reach out if you have any questions or need further clarification on my experience. I would love to meet with you and discuss this position in detail. This is the closing paragraph where the candidate wishes to meet the company. And we have the closing statement. Thank you for your consideration. And you end with your salutation with sincerely, comma, and you sign your name. My students, this is an effective cover letter to be written. Okay, so I hope you read it again, okay, and try to write a simple one, okay, and write your own cover letters, choosing technical words out of this cover letter, and do write your own. So please, as a revision, keep in mind that a cover letter is a supplement to your resume, not a replacement. Um, Please, my students, what do we mean here is that the cover letter is an extension or addition to your resume. It's not a replacement. Okay, it doesn't replace the resume. It's just an addition or extension to the resume. So you don't just repeat whatever is mentioned in your resume. Um, if you're writing a cover letter for the first time, writing all this might seem pretty tough, so please follow the following format. Start with the header and input contact information. Have the greeting uh, to the hiring manager. Start with an opening paragraph in which you grab the reader's attention with 2-3 of your top achievements. In the second paragraph, explain why you are the perfect candidate for the job. In the third paragraph, explain why you're a good match for the company, and end with the formal closing. So please, my students, and this is the structure of a cover letter again. I'm going to show it for you, okay? So don't forget, okay? So the contact details, okay? Plus the details about the contact, okay? Then you have the hiring manager department information written to the left, the date, the opening paragraph, okay, then the body that includes 2 to 3 paragraphs, it depends, the closing paragraph, and the formal salutation. So please, my students, try to write your own cover letters using technical terms and professional terms, okay, choosing it very well. You can be helped by the templates I just read. And keep in mind, please, that a good cover letter is all about leaving the right first impression. When you write a good cover letter, you are leaving a good impression that makes the hiring manager read your resume and maybe later call you for a job interview. I wish you good luck and you have enjoyed my uh, discussing for writing a cover letter. Good luck and see you later.